Hey guys, it's Aurora. I had this thought earlier. There are two kinds of wants that we have that control us, that motivate us to do things. We have the sort of, I'm going to call them external wants, the wants that we have in the forefront that are constantly chit-chattering. I guess it's the ego. It's what they call the ego. So the external wants are like saying, I want to be satisfied right now. I want to eat at that place. I want to buy this thing. I want to fuck that. I want to feel, impulse. I want my needs met right now. Right? Those are all distractions. Like, those are fun sometimes, and they're great to dabble in, but if you live your life coming from that place, then I would venture to say that there's a lot of dissatisfaction in your life. Because the wants that we should be acting on, or that we want to be acting on, are the what I'm going to call the internal wants. The wants that are, that take a little bit of time to understand. Because it's in the quieter part of your mind. Because it doesn't unfold as quickly. For example, I had a conversation recently with someone who was missing someone really badly. And he was like, I just want to see her. And, because I know that in that moment when he said that, he was feeling upset about her not being in his life. It's just like his immediate needs needed to be taken care of so that I feel better right now in this moment. I need to see her. But, if you take a step back and look at what he really wants, it isn't that he wants to see her. He wants to connect with her, and that's a completely different thing, because you could see somebody for 5 seconds, there you saw him. Are you satisfied? No. Because then that need is still there, right? But what he wanted, or what he wants, is to connect with her, and that's completely different. That's a completely different level you're talking about here. That's like building or establishing something with her that where you're being met. Because that's ultimately, what he was looking for, is to be met, is to be able to communicate with this person and be understood and have some sort of reciprocation, right? So if you understand, like, the external want is, I want to feel better. The ego want is, I want to feel better right now because I feel like crap and this is the only thing I can think of that'll make me feel better. But if you poke around and say, actually, wait a second, that isn't what I want, because if I saw her for 5 seconds walking down the street, I wouldn't be satisfied. What I really want is that connection. So that's just one example of, lots of different things in our lives that we may want or not want. But if you look a little bit deeper, that's where meditation, guided visualization, comes in, then, you start being able to decipher what actually will make you happy versus what keeps you in a place of wanting. Instead, you want to find your satisfaction. I don't care who you are. You want to feel satisfied, and it has nothing to do with the external want. It has everything to do with the internal want, and it's just differentiating between the two.